get away from that two-dimensional world, man. You live in a 3D world, man. Like I say to all these animals, these dogs, these cats, whatever, I said, go outside and enjoy the world, man. God gave you don't need to be in the house. Get outside and go enjoy the world. Go see what God gave you. You know, and that's what I'm trying to tell the guys. So get the hell your nose out of these books and out of this paper, man. Get your hell away from these silly codes. Go out there and enjoy your wife and kids and go see what God gave you. You don't need to be wrangled up with this silly two-dimensional world that's basically not going to do anything but stress you out, piss you off, and lead you to an early grave. You don't need this nonsense in your life. Why are you doing it to yourself? This is all you, dude. Nobody in the two-dimension is forcing you in. You're going in because you wish to be part of this. They can't force you to put a piece of paper and pen in your hand. They can't force you to do anything. It's all what you want to do. It's all voluntary. Like I say to people, go watch it. That's what I got to do. I got to post that Harry Reid video on my webpage, where it says all taxes are voluntary. And they are. They can't force you to do anything. It's a two-dimensional world. It's a piece of paper. That piece of paper can't put a gun to your head. And people will say, well, they'll take the two-dimensional paper or three-dimensional person will put a gun in their hand and force that two-dimensional fucking... No, they won't. And go after that man who put a gun in his hand and pointed it at you. Go after the 3D man. Say, that might be nice that the 2D gave you power, but you're still effing with the 3D man. You're a 3D, I'm a 3D. That's nice that 2D says that you could do what you want to do to me. The only problem is that 2D ain't going to be able to stand up in court under oath affirmation and swear that it told you to do anything. Like, Mr. Officer, you're crazy if you believe that that piece of paper talks to you. I don't see no vocal cords hanging off that piece of paper. If you really believe that that piece of paper told you to do what you're doing to me, oh well, I'm going to say you're crazy. I didn't write that paper. You didn't write that paper. Can you swear to anything on that paper? No. Why? You didn't create that paper, did you? No, neither did I. So don't think you're not going to be held liable. It's so simple. It's scary. This stuff ain't rocket science, what I do, man. It's just got to look at the different dimensions that are going on here.
I don't like that video because the interviewer did not question directly what the guy was talking about with what Harry Reid said, that he disagreed with the man's phraseology, but the man was so emotional and so disoriented that he did not say, okay, what exactly do you disagree with about my phraseology? And so it's left to the interpretation or the paradigm of the listener, the viewer of the video, to deduce what Harry Reid disagreed with. And it was never set in stone. Okay, what exactly, how should I phrase this for you, Harry? I just watched that video 4 times this week trying to riddle your riddle, and I'm at a loss. I would really like it if you did post that on your website and break it down a little more, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not so cut and dried on the video as it is in your memory.
Like I said, a little kid at a kiosk makes me look like a monkey. He makes me look like a moron. The little kid can point every single one of those damn pictures out, and I can't pick out a damn one. So believe me, certain people are good at certain things, and certain people just need a little more help to get there. You know,
it's like Malcolm said. It takes a special person to do law. It takes a special intellect to do law, man. It's the public, man.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like Malcolm. I thought Malcolm was on a call right now. That's not you, Malcolm? Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying, like that. Like I said.
Yeah. I get it. But without you talking, without you explaining it, I wouldn't get it. It would have gone right. I mean, it went right over my head, and I know what you say. I already know your take on it. I've listened to it over and over again, and it just doesn't comport with exactly because.
But if you had a guy like Mark Stevens, watching that thing, he'd say, look, see, again, another psychopath, just telling us, he's just crazy. The man's just crazy. He's clearly deceiving us and lying. He's clearly committing fraud. No, he's not, dude. He answered the question perfect. He does like I do. He does like I do. 1 sentence, 2 sentence, done. Simple words. Boom, boom, boom. Harry Reid is done. Boom. Next question. Let's keep going. Boom, 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 boom. He does it. Boom, boom, boom. Done.
Horrible interview. was a horrible
Right.
interview. And the interviewer was too emotional to be doing what he was doing.
But to me, it was perfect. It was so simple, so sweet, right to the point. Both, thank you, Harry. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. And all I'm doing is, instead of what Harry did what he did, and it took him 30 seconds. What I'm doing is taking me, 73 episodes. And I'm still trying to get you guys to speed, what he did in 30 seconds, which I understood instantly. It's like, I get it. I know exactly every single word that he used there, and exactly the way he used it. It was perfect. It was perfect. He didn't waste any single words. Now he went, you know what he did? Now he's out there in the third dimension, hanging out with his kids playing golf or something, while everybody else is reading the Title 26 IRS tax code law book. Harry Reid's out there fishing somewhere. While you guys are all busy reading Title 26 or 16 or Title 18.
But Harry Reid conceded the point. You remember, he conceded the point. He said, "Oh well, if we don't necessarily force you to. If you don't, I mean, you don't necessarily get a gun to your head. You don't necessarily go to jail. We fine you, and we have penalties that accrue interest. We don't necessarily force you to." I mean, he conceded the point. And then he went on to say, "Oh, it's voluntary because in involuntary countries like Italy or France, I forget the example." He said, "You can't write anything off. Your employer automatically takes everything out. In our country, it's voluntary because you have write-offs. You know, you have incentives to succeed."
It'd be nice if you knew what the word necessary meant.
Oh.
Yeah. See. You think
okay.
you know what it means. Yeah.
Yeah,
bummer. Yeah, see.
You got your dictionary in front of you?
Just look at Article 1, Section 18 of the U.S. Constitution and realize why Patrick Henry...
necessary and proper. Okay.
All right. Yeah, okay. Then you'll understand a little bit what's going on.
Oh. That's why Patrick Henry ran out. He said, "That's it. Give me, you guys are making yourselves dictators. We're not signing to this."
They know what they're doing. They were playing with the words, man. They could go.
So he was invoking the necessary and proper. Oh, this is what we think it's necessary to keep the government going. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll let you know. And we'll do what we wish. And if you're in our way, oh well.
And they use that a lot too.
Yeah, just like the Native American Indians, you'll find out what that means. Treaty? What treaty? Oh, it was necessary. It's all just on a play on words, man. It's what helps them go to sleep at night. It was necessary.